Okay, so it should be live now. Can everybody see my screen? Okay, should be able to hear me as well. Oh, there you go. Peter, can you hear me now? Should be able to hear me now. Okay, brilliant stuff. Okay, excellent. Let's do it. Let's get into it. So, beautiful move on the DXY, as we can see. Okay, just starting on that as always. Beautiful move back up into that daily level that we spoke about. That was based off the fact that we had positive news come out for the dollar today. Okay, so obviously that's drove the dollar up. Okay, nice and simple. Again, because we are now within premium prices, depending on what we actually do, now we are here. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I won't be interested today because obviously it's a bit late in the day now. I'll come back tomorrow and see what's what. But yeah, it's just nice to see that the analysis played out, and yeah, you can see how powerful these levels are. Okay, you can see how powerful they are. So that's the dollar. Let's talk about USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. So USD CAD again. Look at that, blasted through, blasted through. So aligning with the dollar, of course. Okay. So what we had on before, so the live stream before a couple of hours ago, we had that level on there. Obviously, I was looking to potentially short from there, but price action has just absolutely obliterated through that. So where now? Well, we're looking at there now. So 1.35600 potentially. So actually, let's do this together. So I'm going to put an alert on that. Okay. So if and when we reach there, then I'll be alerted to then look for the confirmation to go short. Obviously, we do have that higher as well. Okay. 1.35900. Okay. So nice area as well. If we're looking at imbalances on this, what we've also done is we've also filled this daily imbalance now. Again, aligning with the dollar index. Very, very nice. So yeah, I do believe we'll make another leg to the downside. How long that will take, I don't know. No one can tell you that. But just aligning what I'm seeing because of the 4 hour structure, remember, we have gone bearish. Okay. So if we just zoom out again, just to recap, made that low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Obviously can't do that forever. We spoke about that before. And we finally had that shift in market structure. So now we're obviously having that pullback to potentially then roll to the downside again. So in that particular case, obviously we could just mark something on like there, just to give us a little bit of a visual when we do come to the charts. That's just what I like to do. Just so when you open the charts again, all the work's done for you. All the analysis is done for you. So it's not, you're not doing it from everything from scratch or, from fresh again. Obviously that is sometimes good, to remove all the drawings and go again. But because I'm at a level now where, I know the areas, what I'm looking at, so I'm just going to leave it on there. So, and obviously that would then look like that potentially if we do come down. Okay, again, earlier on the live, we spoke about 1.3. Okay, that is a potential. Right, that's a potential monthly turnaround point. Nice and simple. Okay, because of the extension alignment with that. Actually, let's leave those on. Okay, cool. Let's just move that across. Excellent. So all of the areas that I had marked on here, I've obviously removed now because it's irrelevant because we've just blasted through. I mean, look at that 4 hour candle. Very, very strong. Okay. So that's that. That's USD CAD. Excuse me. Let's look at pound yen. Okay, pound yen has continued to come to the downside. We did have a few issues here at this level. Again, depending on whether we go higher or not, I'm going to come back tomorrow to read the price action and see what's what, because it's too late in the day for me now to enter a trade. But yeah, we'll see what we do. There is still a potential actually for a free pin to form here, to be honest, on the 30-minute, because we've got 1, 2 making the low. This third one could close above there. If it does, that would be a valid buy because we're coming off of that daily level. Okay. So that's GJ. Euro yen. Nice take profit area there. So we had a winner today on Euro yen, of course. That was a nice TP. You can see the rejection from that level. Okay, you can see the rejection from that level. So yeah, the rejection from that level, just taken from the 4-hour time frame there, that level there, bringing that through. Obviously, we've got 1 hour, 22 minutes left of this candle to close. So whatever we do doesn't really matter to us now because we've took profits. We've had a win for the day. We'll come back tomorrow with fresh eyes and see what's what again, right? Obviously, we do have that area higher up. So if we do start to follow suit with this bullish market structure, that could be an area at which we bump our head before we roll to the downside again, right? Failing that, if we do just continue down, I will be looking at this area. Okay, if we go to the daily time frame, we see that, and we also see that, right? Also, what we discussed as well on the live earlier on is the fact that we have come into a premium of this leg down on the daily, come into the premium. So we could potentially just roll to the downside. There's multiple reasons for both sides at the moment. So it's just a case of seeing what plays out for us. Okay, so that's Euro yen. Let's look at Euro dollar. Okay, Euro dollar. These markings, perfect. Perfect. Look at this, right? So on the daily time frame, I spoke about this yesterday. On the daily time frame, we tapped into there, right? Obviously, this is yesterday's candle, but we tapped into there last week. Yes, that's Friday last week. Spiked the high, closed below. Okay, closed below. Just reading price action for what it is. Obviously, that's telling us that it doesn't want to be up there for very long. So we zipped back down, closed the bearish candle. Okay, we had a 3 pin pattern on the daily, clear as day. We then created another daily resistance there, or daily level for price to potentially bump its head on. We did that. Okay, we did that yesterday. Closed back down, and look what today has happened. We've come down. Beautiful move today. Beautiful move. Again, that's in the 5618 area. Okay, of that leg down. Simple price action, structure, levels, candle closures. That's all it is. That's all it is. So where could we be heading to now? I personally think 1.08. Okay, from the current market price, that is 80 pips away. 80 pips. So, it's not unrealistic. And that, again, is within that discount right there. All right. Within that discount right there. So what we can do now is look at pound dollar. Okay, just to confirm. Again, I spoke about this on the live earlier on today. I said that we could come down to here. Obviously, we are doing that, which is nice to see. This was the short from earlier on. Again, just a recap. From the highs here, if we just go to this side. From the highs here, obviously, we've got stopped out at break even, unfortunately. It is what it is. That would be running at 3.5R, there or thereabouts. But that's completely irrelevant. Like, it's all right saying, "Oh, we would be up that if we hadn't have closed it," but no one can see into the future. So you've got to work with what you've got at that time on the charts, and that's what we had. So yeah, I mean, going forward, yeah. So this would be a nice area to long from. Okay, to get in the buys. That's just taken from that body over there. Because we can see, look at the wicks, like, look at that, like, it's been used multiple times, so why not again? Why not again? And if it doesn't use that, it might use that one there, because that's completely fresh down here. That's completely fresh. We've also got weekly spikes there. You've got round number 1.27, 1.268, okay, you've got 1.266, you've got psychological numbers in here. So yeah, we'll have to see. It does align quite nicely. I will be honest, because that again, if we look at the extension of that, the 0.618 extension aligns with that. I think it's weekly imbalance, no, monthly imbalance there, look, and that high there, which is liquidity because it's resting below. So there's multiple reasons for this play to happen. It's just a case of waiting for the price action to print, waiting for our setups, and rolling with the punches. Rolling with the punches. Okay, that's GU. What else can we discuss? Let's have a look at gold potentially. So gold obviously at the highest highs of all time. We've obviously closed above that. Obviously on the weekly, last week we closed above that high on the weekly time frame. So it might be time for a slight reversal for gold. A slight reversal. Areas in which I'd be interested in buying would be around 2070, 2080, around that sort of area. We've got a daily level there as well in plain sight. Okay, so nice and simple there. Nice and simple. So in terms of that though, obviously what we could be printing now is bearish price action on the 4 hour. So doing a bit of that. If we do close below that low, that would then confirm that's the new leg, obviously depending on where that low ends up. And then we just run the fib from wherever that would be to then potentially get in the shorts. That's an opportunity potentially to run that down. Okay, that's in an ideal world, but for now, we're just waiting. So yeah, that wraps this live up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some value from it. Again, we've had a good day on the markets today. Even this week, to be fair, we've had some decent trades, a couple of break evens, 1 or 2 losses, and a win or 2 as well, which is good. So obviously we still got tomorrow, but yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.